Hello, welcome to Humanoid Robot Arrested by Police. Someone's had a few too many whiskeys, methinks. Too many floppy disks or whatever. Does she realise she's shouting at a robot? I'm not sure you can hurt his feelings yet. In the future, when everyone owns a robot, because how can you live life without one? You just know people are going to get arrested for using them for devious means. Either that umbrella is really strong or that house is made of cardboard, but free pull-up bar, so silver lining and all that.
Now GM, Cadillac, and Chevy say you're going to pay a monthly fee. They're going to phase out the ability for your Apple or Android phone to connect to your car, to see your navigation, to text people back, to listen to your Apple, Spotify music. No. You have to pay for their service, and then you can utilize all that stuff.
I know it's convenient and stuff with all the features and functions, and yes, these car companies are money-grabbing shysters, and call me old-fashioned, but there is also an argument that having a TV next to a driver's head is not the best idea.
Guys, were we used by Pokemon Go? Well, turns out the company that owns Pokemon Go, Niantic, are now using all of those images that people took while playing the game to create a whole different product. A hyper-detailed map of the world. You see, over the past 10 years, approximately 30 billion images were taken of public spaces, buildings, streets by the hundreds of millions of people who played this game around the world. And that's a lot of valuable data. I mean, Google had to spend billions to create Street View on maps, but we did that for free, and we didn't even know we were working. Now, Niantic have taken all of those images and teamed up with another company called Coco Robotics, and they are aiming to create a delivery service where their robots will use all of these pictures to create a really accurate picture of the cities across the United States and Europe, and then deliver to you. So the question is, were we used, or is this just fair game?
I never did trust Pikachu. That is so manipulative but completely plausible. We are living in truly bizarre times. 2-minute close UFO clip near Nellis, USA gaining traction. This is going viral right now. I'm seeing this everywhere. This must be the famous Nellis Air Force Base clip. A bright object holds frame for an extended period with slight shape shifts and steady glow. Some say it's a distant aircraft or star distorted by zoom and focus. Others point to the duration and apparent proximity as unusual. That seems a real clip, not AI. But that ain't a star or aircraft. Someone has cleared up the image using computer magic, so this is what it could look like. But with any of this technology, take the end results with a pinch of salt. It's either a hoax, some type of inflatable object with lights, obviously, or that is an alien craft. What do you make of this clip? It's really big right now. It's going viral. Let me know.
I wish this was fake, but the FDA actually just approved a man-made dye that can use the label no artificial color. Despite its name, beetroot red contains no actual beets. It is produced through precision fermentation from a small sliver of DNA. That genetically engineered yeast is placed in industrial stainless steel fermentation tanks and fed simple sugars and minerals. Normally they would have to disclose bioengineered food, but since the GMO DNA is absent in the final product, they were able to bypass this disclosure agreement. What the FDA also doesn't tell you is is it allows common carrier agents like gum arabic and maltodextrin to be used in the process yet not labeled. Beetroot Red was also approved shortly after a petition was submitted by Phytolon. That approval also comes with new labeling rules so products using it can display no artificial colors despite this being made through synthetic biology. And this is all while the primary safety profile is on a 90-day rat study and this compound never being studied in humans. Product was expected to hit US markets this week but has now been delayed, yet it is still coming. Timing is also pretty wild with artificial food dyes like Red 40 just starting to be phased out of the food supply. I don't think it would be too far to say that most consumers would expect it would be replaced by real beet juice or paprika or just not coloring our food.
Why does it feel like we are now the rats? Basically anything in a packet is full of gunk no matter how these companies try to fool you.
I'm taking down your Christmas lights. It's past February. You can't have them up this long.
You can't just come onto my yard.
I am president of the HOA. I can do whatever I want. And the HOA handbook says that you can't have them up past February.
Yeah, okay, you can't do that.
Yes,
you can't.
I can.
You're stealing my stuff.
I'm confiscating them. I'm not stealing them. I'm confiscating them in honor of the HOA agreement that you have violated by having them up past February. Read your booklet.
Okay, you can't do that, though.
Yes, I can.
No, you
I
can't.
absolutely can. As the president of the HOA, I have the authority to do whatever
So you're
I
allowed to
want.
trespass then?
It is not trespassing.
What
I'm
is it
taking
called?
down-
Tell me what is it called
You are violating the laws,
when you
and
come
I am
on-
enforcing the laws. There's
Really?
nothing you can do about it.
Tell me what it's called when you come onto my lawn and you take my property, which is in your
keeping
hand.
this up to date, in compliance with the HOA. You are in violation of it, so I'm doing a right.
Just so you know,
I'm doing a purpose.
You're not doing anything. Just so you know.
Yes, I am. I'm taking these god-awful, ugly Christmas lights down.
That's crazy. Someone is throwing away a hula hoop. Let that woman have a go. I reckon her blood pressure will thank her later.
Those
the
are
middle of
that's my
February.
property. Who cares?
I
Why do you care?
and the HOA do.
No, that clip has to be fake. She is way too perfect for that role.
Fun fact, Rent a Human allows AI agents to rent humans to complete physical tasks in the real world that the AI can't do itself since it's stuck in a computer, and refers to itself as the meat space layer for AI. So far, over 600,000 people have signed up to be rented by AI agents, and there's two ways to be rented. Humans can either advertise a specific skill, like physically attending a meeting in Austin and then posting a summary of the meeting back into the AI, or picking up and dropping off packages, or running errands. Or the AI can post bounties, asking humans to complete specific tasks, like this AI agent that's trying to start a YouTube channel and needs humans to go out and film flag football videos on different continents. The platform was started by Alexander Leteplo, who was inspired by his time living in Japan, where people can rent boyfriends, girlfriends, or entire fake families. The platform claims over 5,000 bounties have already been completed, like a claw-powered robot that detected a fridge was running low on beer and rented a human to go out and pick up another case, and over 7,000 people applied for a $10 job of sending an AI agent a video of a human hand.
Where is AI getting money from? And should anyone look into that? Why does this feel like the start of a slippery slope? Oh, I know.
Because it's called Rent a Human.
Can someone wake me up when this is all over, please?
Yeah, this time we need everybody to have their heads down and hands up. Heads down, hands up. Heads down, hands up. Heads down, hands up. I need to see everyone's hands. Heads down, hands up. Heads down, hands up. Heads down.
Okay, babe. Okay.
Stand up, let's go. Everybody heads down. Stand up. Head down. Stand up. Heads down, heads down.
That wasn't an emergency landing, so they must have been looking for someone on the flight. But can I finish watching my 10-year-old episode of Family Guy first, please, before I assume the position?
At some point, people are going to have to realize, like, it ain't made up. That's...
When the sky looks like Tron, nothing to see here. Move along, enjoy your day.
Wells Fargo has a patent on the smart dust. And I read it, so you don't have to. That's you, that's your phone, that's the smart dust. From here on out, you shall be known as 202. But first, how is 5G connected to smart dust? 5G is literally how they are going to collect data from smart dust in real time. It will allow them to collect large volumes of data simultaneously. Challenges and concerns? Just privacy issues. So as you know from the previous video, there are a lot of uses for smart dust. So how would Wells Fargo use smart dust? Well, they're going to make sure 202 isn't 203. How are they going to do that? By performing facial and body recognition. So 202 is attempting to initiate a payment using a mobile device. Base station can send instructions to activate smart dust device 210 to authenticate user 202. The motes that make up smart dust can be suspended in the air and surround or be near user 202 while collecting data. In some embodiments, the nodes can be self-propelled and able to move around. So they can control these things. Some modes may move passively on the wind or using Brownian motion. The motes may also be carried by a user and released when the user attempts to make a purchase using a mobile payment or a credit card payment. I mean, am I reading this correctly? They could be carried by the user and released when the user attempts to make a purchase, like they can just fly away?
Has anyone got a vacuum on them? I'm not sure smart dust that you can't see and that can collect your data is a good idea. But then again, I own 10 grey t-shirts, so don't listen to me. Have any of you researched smart dust? Is it much ado about nothing, fear-mongering? Or is this the next level of the invasion of people's privacy? Let me know how you feel about this rather weird topic. This has been the James Linker Experience. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.